Hello and what's up everyone, my name's Insomulus and today I'm bringing you another commentary, this time on the map Village on a regular 6v6 TDM, and for my setup I was using the ACR with the silencer, although later on throughout the game I do pick up a UMP and use that from there on. I'm also using the MP9 sidearm, and for my perk setup I'm currently running the sleight of hand, hardline and marksman setup. So before I get into the gameplay, I just want to say that I hope that my mic quality is improved in this video. It should be a lot better than my previous videos. It shouldn't sound as distant, as I'm now using a proper mic instead of just my inbuilt iMac mic. So I hope that makes the videos better to watch, and if so, please tell me in the comments. And you'll have noticed at the beginning of this video it did start about 1 minute into the match, and that's just because during that 1 minute all that happened was I just got one kill and then died and had to run all the way back, so I cut that out and just played it on from where I start on the streak. So here we go. Now I've made it around to this burnt down car, and this car's a great piece of cover to use on this map because it's in a central area where the majority of the gunfights will take place, and it gives you a nice little hedge glitching spot in which you can have a sight line of the top of the hill and to this lane to the left, but it leaves you vulnerable to flankers who come from behind unless you manage to hear them before they get to you, as you will see shortly. And I do fast forward this bit because I do float around here for a while before I get some kills, and in this game I do stay around this area for about a minute or so, just because it was really good to build up my streaks as they were spawning in that top area and funneling down these left lanes and at the top of the hill. But you'll see in a minute a guy does come up from behind and I do sound whore him and managed to get the kill luckily, as he took the right flank and come all the way around to try and take me out. But unfortunately for him, he failed to kill me, and here you do see I managed to take him out using my MP9 sidearm. And here's the part where I switch out to the UMP, get a nice little jump shot, and from this point on, this is where the gameplay starts to get a little more interesting, start to get a lot more quicker consecutive kills and a lot more kill streak kills, and then eventually the MOAB. So here you see that the spawns have flipped from that kind of top hillside area of the map down to this more close quartered area, and for this reason I start sticking to the UMP more instead of the ACR. You see I run about using the UMP, getting most of my kills with the UMP, and I decided to let my teammate run after that guy, but somehow, I don't know how, the guy managed to turn on him and kill him, but I do manage to pick him up, and then I get some player collision right here, and you'll see right here, coming up right now, I just get the Pavlo, and then I get the 1, and the 2, and the 3, and almost the 4, but I get a MOAB instead. Kill stole by my own AH6, but it's all good, I've still got the MOAB. And for those of you that don't know, I recently reset my stats because I was 10th 80 and it was getting a bit boring, so I decided to reset everything so I could start the leveling process again, get back to 10th 80, just purely because I think it's more fun having like levels, targets to work towards, and it also makes me somehow get more impressive gameplays such as these. If anyone's interested in what kind of stats I had before I reset, I will upload that video later. And you see right now that I was kind of searching around for the new spawn point, and I find it. They spawned where I got the MOAB and I'm just running about trying to get as many kills as I can right now before the game ends, trying to get as many gun kills as I can, try and get a higher gun streak. I do believe that I get a 33 gun streak this game, which wasn't my highest, but it was still pretty decent for a regular TDM. You'll notice that throughout this gameplay I tended to stick to this kind of area of the map purely because I didn't want to go out in the more open areas near the areas where they were spawning for most of the game. One reason is because going out in the open areas makes you like a more easier target to kill, and I didn't want to ruin my flawless. And the second reason is that I didn't want to flip the spawns, even though my team do flip the spawns a couple of times in this gameplay. But as you can see here, I've made it back to my dreaded truck of death, where I do get a decent portion of my kills at. So as you can see here, I'm trying to push up and get as many kills as I can before the game ends, and it's kind of getting towards the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you appreciate the improved sound quality, and this final score was 58-1. So if you like the video, please make sure you give it a like rating, and also subscribe if you haven't. Give me a comment if you can. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll leave you with this last clip at the end. Thanks for watching. This has been Insomulus, and goodbye.